Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be here. It's a wonderful day. Stocks are pumping today. And guess what? It's time to maybe buy some watches with your profits. People are going to be making a lot of money. The economy is going to boom. Holiday season's coming, and got a cool little episode here for you. Flow.com reached out to us at the Web3 Watch Plug Connect. They were looking for 3 Rolexes. Flow.com is a green themed company. That's their color, and it was pretty cool. They wanted 3 green watches. I have procured, in my opinion, 3 excellent choices in a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 price range. Let's just say 3 different tiers. Flow.com is going to be giving away 3 Rolexes through their rewards program. Very exciting stuff. Super honored to be a part of this, to make sure we got the best watches possible in this green theme Rolex range. Let's just see what's in here. I'm not sure the order that I placed them in. But the first one, we have my favorite, the Rolex Hulk, in pristine condition, beautiful, like new, with the green dial, green bezel. This came out in 2010, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the Hulk, okay? So this is the one I would go for if I were you. Go out there, farm those points, do what you gotta do to earn and win. And it's a great concept because, you're not just earning imaginary tokens, you're gonna earn a real world asset, your first Rolex maybe, or your second or third. There's nothing like turning magic internet money into an RWA, real world asset, a Submariner Hulk, tangible. This takes it to that next level, and Flow.com is aware of that, which I give them props for coming up with this idea to incentivize, to motivate you to be a part of this next world era of tokenized real world assets. On-chain, papers, box and papers. In the next few years, I do think that papers or cards, papers are obsolete. Cards, Patek still uses papers. AP and Rolex uses cards. But to authenticate the warranties, the manufacturer's warranty, to authenticate the watches, having a blockchain certificate, an NFT. NFTs will be attached and linked to these watches, and Flow.com, along with BeZee, are going to be vaulting these watches where an NFT is attached to the watch. You can buy, sell, or trade your watch without having to send it anywhere, all just like trading an NFT. I know, it's amazing, it's incredible. That's the future. BeZee has a deal with Brinks, where you send the watch to a Brinks vault that BeZee is working with, and Flow.com Reward Season 1 is here. And that's what this is about. Let's see the other watches. What else do we have here? Okay, remember, green theme, green Rolex. Much like Flow.com, green is money green, the Rolex color. What else do we got here? There's 3 watches in total. Bam, a brand new Datejust oyster band with the smooth bezel and the mint green dial. The mint green dial on Datejust is extremely sought after. Excellent choice, I think, in maybe a new collector. Any of these watches could be your one watch collection, and that's the beauty of Rolex. You know the deal with the Datejust. Let me go to the next one here. Bam. Starbucks. Starbucks with the Mark I bezel. So there's a Mark I and a Mark II. Mark I has a little bit of a mintier color to it. I prefer the Mark 1 as opposed to the Mark 2, which is in current production now. There are little tiny nuances throughout Rolex's production throughout the years, like slight color differentials, sometimes like the aft dial on Daytonas make it a little bit more collectible. Pepsi's also, there was like this big issue about the red and blue colors. The red has changed a little bit over the years. So the Mark 1 on the Starbucks has a different shade of green, and I like it better. So these are the three that I helped procure. Three excellent models that can all be your one watch collection. Super versatile. You can wear these to any event, any occasion. The Datejust is a little bit more elegant than the true sport models here of Submariners. Some people might prefer this. The Datejust doesn't have a security clasp here, this extra folding clasp. So the Datejust is easier to take off. It's just one click, which, you know, if you're doing physical activities might not be as good as having the dual protection here with the extra clasp security measure that the Submariner has. You got the glide lock situation, which you know I love. This is perfect to fine tune any kind of fit. Here you see them both together as so. The Starbucks is technically a 41 millimeter. The Hulk is 40 millimeters. It's very hard to see the difference. The older Submariner has a maxi case. It's a little bit thicker. Overall, it's pretty much the same thing, but some people prefer the previous gen. Starbucks is a Starbucks because it has a black dial and a green bezel. Okay, guys? That's the difference. And it gives it a little pop. I mean, listen, any of these watches are respected amongst collectors. You know you have that little extra flex by having that green accent. Okay? Which do you prefer? Comment below. We've reviewed variations of these watches before as far as, you know, specifications and, well, the big difference between the Starbucks and the Hulk is a 72-hour power reserve versus a 2-day power reserve. Let's check it out. The Hulk, 2010 is when it came out, when it was released. There's a lot of superhero names when dealing with Rolexes. You got the Batman, you got the Batgirl, Hulk, now you got the Bruce Wayne, Pepsi is a Superman. I guess there's a lot of Marvel enthusiasts that are watch collectors. DC is not Marvel? Okay. Comics.
Hulk is Marvel, I think.
Well, we have a lot of comic enthusiasts, superhero enthusiasts that are watch collectors. 126610 LV. Starbucks. It counted up on the reference number from 116 to 126, just like in the Daytonas. Yeah, 116610 LV is the Hulk. Here, Starbucks can also be called the Kermit because the original Kermit is a pre-ceramic Submariner, which I have one here. Oh, hello. Wrist check. What do we have here? Pre-ceramic Submariner, guys. Told you the story about this piece. Very sentimental to me. My first big boy piece. Gold watch. My first gold watch. My second Rolex. And it means a lot to me. I don't wear it much any longer. I don't know why. It's such a great fit. It can be worn to most occasions. Like, this is a watch, I could wear this. I mean, I feel I could wear this almost every day. Maybe not. It's a yellow gold watch. It just feels less in your face than, let's say, my AP. This is the 16618. 5-digit reference Rolexes. Neo vintage. 90s to 2001, I think, around there, okay? That's the era, early 2000s and 1990s. This is a 1999. This has an aluminum bezel, which can get dinged up and scratched up. So when you're looking at acquiring a vintage, neo-vintage piece as such, you always want to take a good close look at the bezel. These are ceramic bezels on the Hulk and the Starbucks. The original Kermit is a ceramic bezel. Boom. Let's put a shot of it here. So that's why some people will call these Starbucks a cermet, because it's a ceramic Kermit. You got the green bezel with the black dial. The original Kermit being an anniversary Submariner. So it's pretty cool that after almost a year now of putting out this content for you guys and really pushing forward to break into the Web3 space, merging them with what I feel have always been real world assets, stores of value, it's a pretty cool thing. Flow.com reached out to us. You know, this isn't a sponsored ship by any means, but I've always respected what they do in this world. And it's a pretty cool thing to have a company acquire Rolexes now from our services that we provide. So this was a different thing for me. Super cool. I think you guys would appreciate it as well. That's why I'm reviewing these watches and sharing some new alpha with you guys. And you know, we like to predict future trends, and the world will be going through these shifts. And I've always been an advocate for blockchain technology, and whether it's Ethereum or Bitcoin, a lot of things are going to happen in the near future. The next 2 to 5 years, I think things are going to change a lot. In order to win these watches or earn them, okay, play to earn, whatever you want to call it, you got to earn boxes and keys from Flow.com, all right? These 3 real world assets, these 3 amazing watches will be given to someone, whoever is in the leaderboard of earning these keys and boxes, okay? How do you earn keys? Gaming and collectible partners of Flow.com. You got CryptoKitties, Top Shot, NFL All Day, Pseudocat, Cryptoys. Everyone knows Top Shot, okay? This is not some like fly-by-night company, okay, guys? Flow.com's been around for a long time. They did a bunch of work with Doodles. That's how I know those guys, and you know, we connected through that world. Shout out Dude Lifts, the rest of the team. Really appreciate you guys coming through and trusting me to procure this capsule collection to celebrate integration of real-world assets and Flow.com and BeZee. So BeZee is going to handle the logistics of these real-world assets. They're killing the game with collectibles in the collector cards world, Pokemons and all that stuff. You know, I'm not into that world. I respect it. I know a lot of money is being made in that world, and you know, the next step from there is what I think is the most incredible collectible: luxury timepieces. So there may be a crossover there into this world, along with cards and sports memorabilia, all that stuff. NFTs will eventually be a common practice and involved in your daily lives. And you won't even know it, is my point. My point is that you're going to be using NFTs and you won't even know that it is an NFT unless you ask or find out why and how is it legit and authenticated. And that'll be the process. That process, Rolex has already filed a patent, I believe, in some world for like attaching NFTs to your watches. They know the future. Rolex predicts trends. They create trends. I was speaking to the CEO of Bucherer, and he was really interested in integrating NFT technology into their business practice. Back to BeZee.io. I don't know if I'm breaking this news to you, but it's alpha, and Flow.com is connected with them. BeZee's been around making waves, so you know you can trust them. You trust me, I trust them. We got a vouched for situation here. Okay, guys? They're changing the game. And we're trying to change the game here too and help you win. So I hope you've enjoyed your gains on Ethereum, Bitcoin, rotating profits. Maybe it's time to celebrate. Always take profit. So with my current outfit today, I'd love to rock this brand new Datejust with the mint dial. Like the fluted bezel makes it more expensive, man. So, you know, this might be in your budget in this $10,000, $11,000 area. The Datejust is elegant. It's an everyday wear. So if I had to choose one, I'm over the Sprite, guys. I'm not into the Sprite. It gives me a headache. I'm sorry, Billy. I know the left-handers in the world, that's your moment. Time to shine. There's a white gold Sprite with emeralds. Okay, off catalog. Let's find a picture, post it here. That's insane. I think I would wear that. I like emeralds. I like green. If you like green, smash the like. Boom! Got it. Subscribe, please. Would appreciate it. Genuinely means a lot. Really trying to break through 2,000 subs. Let's go, baby. Gotta hit that 10K mark. All thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. These will be locked up in a Brinks vault under BeZee supervision. Go check them out. If you're into trading cards, collectibles, BeZee's changing the game, like I said, and so are we at the Web3 Watch Plug family. Green Rolexes. Comment below. Which one would you prefer? Peace and love.